I wanted to do something unusual, what nobody else was doing. So, I filled a fish tank and turned it into art. It's messy, it's unpredictable, and might be just the most magical photoshoot I ever done. Guys haven't believed that I could clean it up. Let's do the roof. This crazy lighting. That's what helps your eye to elevate. It's not just a regular photo shoot, it's a piece of art. Hi everyone, welcome back on my channel. If you're new here, I'm Daria Koso, Miami-based fashion photographer, and today, as you already figured out, we're shooting with the fish tank, which is very unusual. I have never shot anything like that, and I'm so excited. I don't know what to expect, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. And stay until the end of the video because I'm going to share with you tips and tricks how to do the same concept and how to shoot through the glass and water reflection. But also I'm going to share with you why I choose continuous lighting over distortion. So as today we're shooting very unusual photo shoot, and especially we're having an unusual background. I know right now it looks kind of weird, but we're gonna transform this spot for the studio. So the first thing what we're doing, we're setting up the background. I wanna look like the studio, so we're gonna shoot at night when it's dark, and for the background I wanna go with the dark black one. We continue doing our setup, meanwhile our model getting ready, and we have a very unique idea. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, first time doing this setup, but the idea to tape here, obviously taping this silver foil and going with the most powerful lighting, 500 watts to the foil to get this idea of water reflection, and our key light is over there, but still we're gonna test it later when it's getting dark, because right now it's too bright and it's hard to understand the lighting. About the setup, truly I was dreaming to do this photo shoot for already like 2 years. This fish tank, it was dirty, I cleaned it up, I prepared it for this photo shoot, and I was waiting for the right moment to do that. So I'm extremely excited today, and I think it's gonna turn out amazing. And truly, guys haven't believed that I could clean it up. You see how dirty it's inside? Would you believe that I wanted to put person there? We will try our best, and I hope it will work out. So guys, look at this, it's clean like never before. Like pretty new fish tank. Do you remember how I was showing you in the beginning how dirty it was? Could you believe that it could be cleaned like this? That was a great job. Keep watching this video and you would see more interesting and fun information. Let me show you my first lighting setup. We have in here the most powerful lighting, which is non-light 500 watts, and it's bouncing from the silver foil, which is moving and giving this idea of water reflection. And here I'm having GVM 300 watts. I'll tell you later why I'm using continuous for this shoot, but what is really amazing that those all lights is bi-color, and we could adjust color temperature to balance warm and cool tones. And also with the projection modifier, we're giving here a light which is going like a line. And we're having one more film lighting, it's just soft lighting just to fill the shadows. It's right there with the China ball. And then actually, by the way, I have extra RGB colorful lighting. For more fun shots, I was planning to use it and sometimes turn it off. So tell us what kind of outfits we have for today's photo shoot.
So the first one I'm wearing right now, this is a top made from real stones, and we're gonna match it with this skirt. For the next one, we have like this gorgeous dress.
It looks like scales.
So it looks like scales. Yeah.
It does.
The next one we have is this top made of pearls.
Yeah. So basically, we have a lot of sexy outfits, right?
Yes, it's gonna be a sexy fish tank.
That's awesome. And also, I know for makeup and hair, we're planning also to add some stones on model like face and hair, so it's gonna be perfect match. I'm so excited. We're just about to start the photo shoot. We kick things off with a bold first look. This outfit has fish scale-like texture, so we thought, why not to go all in right away? First shot inside the actual fish tank in a full-on fashion dress. Insane. But actually it took me a few tries to figure out the best angles to shoot someone in a fish tank. And for the model, it took a moment to get used to posing in water too. I'm so excited, like that excited. Okay, I'm covering part of the light, but it's look nice. Yes, and chin down a little. Yes, oh, that's beautiful. From the very beginning, I realized it was way more challenging than I expected. The water reflection and distortion really limited our posing options. Could we do a couple shots if you're going like low underwater, but not like inside the water, but like kinda I will shoot you through the glass. Yes. I had this vision of a close-up where the model looked like she was floating, but we didn't want to get her hair wet and mess up the styling, makeup. So Dara was carefully holding herself up, and I worked so fast to nail the shot. So excited to do a very close-up, so I switched for 100mm prime lens to the very close-up shot. Then a new idea hit. What if we shifted the lighting a bit and went with more moody and cinematic vibe? So we did that. I took a few more beauty close-ups, since the beginning of a photo shoot is always the best time for those, because everything is still perfect. Okay. Oh. Chin down. But with the new lighting, I wanted to capture something that felt like a scene of a movie, something powerful, dramatic, and totally unique. Let me know how do you like it. Okay, I think you could switch out here. That was so pretty. Great job, great job. Okay, I'm gonna show you a couple shots. So pretty.
I love it so much.
Guys, I hope you remember Dara. We're already doing the third video together. She's a very amazing model. Are you excited about shooting today with the 15th?
It's something like incredible. The first time in my life.
And at the end of the video, you should share the secrets how to pose in the fish tank. Have you ever experienced photo shoot in the water at all?
The first time actually. First time experience, but I already know some tricks like how to do that.
Okay, so you're gonna share it with us? Okay, let's switch outfit.
My name is Humberto Romero, and I'm a hairstylist based in Miami. And this is one of the creations that we did for this photo shoot.
Yeah.
We added some pearls. Well, we did a long braid, and we added a couple pearls just to make it a little more fun.
It's not like a couple, it's like 100.
It's a few, yeah. It's just a few.
So you have even a top, like you did like all the tails.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
No, it's never too much pearls.
It's never too much, exactly.
And I like how you did also like this baby
hairs, yeah.
It's matching perfectly with this water.
It is. It's for the theme.
Yeah.
Actually, it goes with the theme.
Okay, so we should switch lighting. Let's do the roof. Let's do the roof. This crazy lighting. I guess it's one of the most challenging photo shoot I ever done. So we're shooting in the backyard. Everything is like not like perfect studio setup. I also hearing people on the nearby house who is celebrating birthday. So it's really interesting. And if you're already excited about this photo shoot and liking all this set, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and let's keep shooting. For the next look, we switched up the hair a bit. Umberto added tons of pearls to match the top of the outfit. Oh, by the way, that braid, it's all extensions. It literally took 2 hours just to do the hairstyle. But seriously, how gorgeous is it? Since this was a creative lighting setup, there is no rule book on how to shoot with a fish tank. So, I experimented with a few options. First, I tried mixing warm tones and cool tones. But eventually I learned into the cool tones, it gave the vibe that she was laying down at the bottom of the ocean with the lighting filtering through the water, and I wanted to go with this. Then came the moment. I had to get a full body shot from the top of the fish tank. Super tricky. I was literally standing on the edge of a slippery tank, and even then it still wasn't wide enough. Fun fact, I secretly photoshopped out my sneakers in that shot. Eventually, I moved to the back of the tank to shoot through the glass with the backlight, and that actually gave me the most interesting frames and unexpected angles. Yeah, like more like kind of going into the water. Very good. Maybe like kind of like hugging your knees, like bringing it closer. Yes, that's beautiful, yeah. Then we finished shooting second outfit. It was amazing. I feel it's really cool, and we plan to do 2 more outfits. If you guys excited as I am, make sure to give me a like and let's keep doing it.
Hello, my name is Ali. I'm responsible for makeup today. As you see, for the first look we did super beautiful, glowy, dewy makeup, very trendy. I'm gonna apply that shade all over her eyes, and then we'll see. I don't know yet what we're gonna do next. Thank you.
So for our next look and also for our last look, I'm planning to go with the same lighting setup. First of all, we changed slightly the backdrop for all the silver foil on the floor, on the side, also on the background, but also what we have in here is projection modifiers like key lighting going on the face of the model. Also we have another spotlight which is bouncing from this side of the wall. And also we have added 3 lighting tubes which giving this accent of color, and also we switch it for a little bit more greenish color, which I think it's gonna perfectly match with green outfit and also giving this idea of color of the water. For the next look, I decided we need to completely switch up the lighting and adjust the background. And adding that silver foil gave it to me more futuristic vibe. Let me know what you think of it. At this point, things started getting a little bit tricky. We were already feeling like we have done most of the strong poses with the first 2 outfits, so I knew we had to shift the concept. And that's when the idea came to me. What if this look was about Daria emerging from the fish tank? A mermaid out of water kind of feel, but still with a mysterious connection to the water. We decided to add some reflection, like water reflection here, so we want to throw a little bit of the water. I hope it's gonna work. And my favorite shots were the ones where her leg was up on the edge, like she was trying to climb out. The skirt and hair were floating, her face totally relaxed. It just captured the mood so perfectly. We did a few more amazing shots after that, but honestly, I felt like we already nailed the most unique images here. That's when I knew
it was the perfect time to move on and switch outfits.
So why did I decide to go with continuous lighting over the strobes? Of course, continuous lighting not that power as the strobes, but I feel it's more efficient going with continuous lighting when you're doing a creative lighting. It helps you to see the image right away, what kind of lighting setup you're having, especially like we're shooting today with reflective surfaces, water, glass, and even silver backdrop around. So that was much easier if I would do with the strobe, because shooting with the strobe in this condition of creative lighting, it's more guessing than actually doing it. And when you're doing it with continuous lighting, you sculpturing your lighting. And let me know in the comments below what was your favorite lighting setup. So are you ready for this the most exciting moment? We're shooting last look, going under the water, right? It's already sounds amazing, right? So let's do this.
When it comes to shoot the final outfit, you can always expect the wildest and most fun ideas from me. I wanted to get a few shots underwater, but I knew it would mess up the hair, so that's why we saved it for the very end of the shoot. I have learned that using an RGB lighting wand is the key for getting that rich color in the water. And for this setup, I also added a top light to create more of a cinematic feel. Even though water distortion can be tricky, I actually love embracing it. Shooting from unusual angles adds such an interesting perspective to the images. And then came the moment, underwater photography. This part felt so free and relaxed. No more stressing about keeping hair or makeup perfect. Oh, and I got even more creative here. I pulled out my mini smoke machine to add some extra atmosphere and contrast. It gave the images an unexpected dimension that I absolutely love.
I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere.
Okay, now it's officially wrap. Great job. Yay! And that's a wrap. We finished our awesome photo shoot. How do you like it?
Yes, I'm so enjoying it. It was like an incredible experience. So I just want to give a small advice for models who want to try something like this. It's like really relax your body and just move slowly and let your body like float on the water naturally, so you're just like floating and like feels like so clean, like, and light, like simple on your poses. Don't do like messy, a lot of complaints poses, just more like big, warm volume, like relaxed poses.
This was I felt what he was doing, yeah, because it was like more like natural pose, like going with the nature, like flowing on the water. That was amazing, yeah. Yeah, but it's just awesome. Actually, on the photos, I would never tell that he was having like any difficulty doing this. Maybe because he have a lot of experience, but it was like, you know, like naturally movement. That was awesome. Thank you so much. I love this photo shoot. And that's it. This long-awaited photo shoot just wrapped. I really enjoyed it. It was really awesome. Let me know in the comments below what you think and what was your favorite outfit. And if you're a model, it's very important to understand that here you don't need just regular posing. You should feel the vibe and mood, like performing as an actress. What is also very important in this kind of photo shoot is trust the process, trust your photographer, because it's very unusual and it could feel very weird from your side. But if you trust in the vision of the person who's doing the shot and listening to their direction, you're gonna get amazing photo. And truly, this kind of photo shoot, it's not just a regular photo shoot, it's a piece of art. And if you're a photographer and wanna do the same concept, keep in mind first of all that as you're shooting with the water and the glass, it's gonna give you distortion, it's gonna give you reflection, and from one side you could use it as your creative shot for some interesting angles. But if you wanna reduce distortion, better to go with the lens like 85 or like 100, and keep in mind like having your model up at the water or inside the water. If she's gonna go half and half, it would give you a little bit more of distortion. But also, if you want to reduce this reflection from the glass in water, you should use polarized filter. But again, if you want to do something more interesting having this effect, you could go for it. As the other thing, what could help you in this kind of photo shoot, you could have negative fill or black fabric to reduce the reflection. And the most important, just have fun and don't be afraid of doing mistakes, as mistakes is creating a magic on the photo shoot. Like personally for me, I enjoyed shooting our last shots when we added the smoke and was giving this very cinematic vibe of like idea of very hot water and like steam coming up. Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite set, and I hope you enjoyed this very long awaited photo shoot. If so, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and see you in the next one.